How's everybody doing? Like all of the people who lived on the day of February 23rd, 2016, I experienced a tragedy, and that was the victory of Donald Trump in Nevada. Now, like most American tragedies, there was a great deal to blame on particular individuals, i.e., the people who voted for him. And there were some reasonable individuals who did not get caught up in the hype of a man who's never held office before and spouts ridiculous comments, i.e., the people who voted for pretty much everyone else. But this is what I ultimately believe will end up happening on Super Tuesday. Or, as I will call it if this does happen, Stupid Tuesday. Now, it pains me to say this. It really just scratches at my soul. But I'm thoroughly convinced that either Trump is going to win to such an extent that he becomes a nominee, or whoever wins one or two states will stay in and everybody else will probably get out and live this delusion that if I just win here, they'll be able to catch up. It doesn't work that way to anyone who's still thinking that. And that's why I honestly believe this should have been a three-person race really after South Carolina. There's no reason why Carson and Kasich are still in. They have this idea that they're going to change things for themselves. It just isn't their time. And it's so sad to me because I know these men in their heart genuinely believe they can win. They can flip the script. They can change everything. Just with staying in longer and speaking to a few more people, they can sway an election. It doesn't work like that. Sorry to bust your bubble. And people have tried to say it nicely. I'll say it as plain and simple as I possibly can. Get out. You are not wanted. You are not desirable. This is the both of them. As for Cruz and Rubio, it's really going to come down to those two and garnering their followers. But it's even dumber in their case because, again, I firmly believe they're splitting the vote to some extent. You have some Rubio supporters who don't like Cruz. You have some Cruz supporters who don't like Rubio. I've seen it from both sides. I think they are splitting the vote nonetheless. And that if one of them gets out, there is definitely going to be a better chance of the person running against Trump of winning, whoever it is, whichever one stays in. So again, that's my view, that's my opinion, and I really hope it doesn't come true. I would love to just be proven wrong, to be taken aback and go, wow, March 1st is the best day ever. But I have this strange feeling that when I turn my TV on again on March 1st, I'm going to see a horror story about Trump winning 5 or 6 states, or 4 or 3, just at least half of them, and so the others either win 1 or 2, but he's going to take the majority home. And in one case, may even take someone's home state from him, like Cruz, take Texas. There was some poll that came out where he was only a point behind him. Really, the people are going to just let him be embarrassed, his own state not voting for him? I mean, when Reagan ran against Mondale in '84, Mondale at least won his state. Now, he later lost it when he ran for the Senate after his retirement. He actually became I think the only person in U.S. history to lose a statewide election in every single U.S. state. I mean, that was just wow. But again, I really hope that this doesn't come true, and it's just me, being twisted and demented and evil and cynical and scheming. And Cruz or Rubio is able to pick himself up and roll with it, actually match Trump. I would take either one of those two over Trump. And there is no reason why anyone should be going for a person who talks about deporting not deporting, banning an entire religious group. There's no excuse for that. You can't ban someone over religion. No. And I'm Catholic, so that is a significant comment, because I am probably as religious as they get. But I'm not going to even digress anymore. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.